Hey folks, Vortex here and welcome to my review of the Simgot EA1000. This is a single dynamic driver per side with a passive radiator. And yeah, as usual, full disclaimers, I'd like to thank Linsol for sending me this unit to try, so thank you very much. I was not paid to do this video, nor thoughts and opinions are my own. And this is priced above the EA500, which a lot of people like myself. And yeah, let's just get into it. So let's see what you get. This is a more premium offering as well from Simgot. Nothing on the side. There's the information. Fermat's last theorem, 1637 to 1995. Demonstrate. So I'm not quite sure what that is. Obviously a bit on the side. That's what they look like. Obviously we'll see in a bit. Some driver info. So ultra premium SDPGT. Second gen 10mm DMDC. Obviously one dynamic driver, one passive radiator acoustic structure, detachable nozzle and 3 target curves. So this should have, as you can see, it should have 3 different nozzles, but obviously we'll see. So classic, 2019 Harman and golden 23. Obviously there's a bunch of specs. So ultra premium, obviously we just seen about the kind of drivers. EA1000 second gen. So 16 ohm impedance, sensitivity is 127. High purity OFC cable, 0.782 pin. Frequency response, and then you've got effective frequency response, diaphragm. You can pause if you want to read that. So Fermats. Again, they've got all out. I can't even pronounce that. So what we got here? Information there. Scamming to extend your warranty. Fermat's last theorem. So that's quite unique. I don't know why they've chosen to do that, but I like anything that's different. So here they are. Quickly get these out. So oh, these are quite nice. I have not tried these yet at all. Obviously 2-pin. There's the passive radiator. That should screw off. Fermat. See, they're quite nice. This should be tips. Oh, okay. Make sure you don't lose those. Paperwork, obviously I'll have a read of that in a bit. So, maybe a different bore, or just spares. I'll have a look at those in a bit as well. So, storage box, well this is quite heavy. Sometimes it's easier just to use something like a knife to open it. Okay, I'll have a look at that in the next clip. That looks quite nice. Again, so this is designed as a more kind of premium product over the something like the EA500. So there we are. So obviously you got the 2 that's already fitted. Obviously you can see the difference. So yeah, I have no idea what this is like. Sorry for the slow kind of unboxing. There's quite a bit of kit in here. So obviously I'm going to spend a bunch of time with it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. So welcome to my review section of this Simgot EA1000 Fermat, which is a bit of a funny name. So yeah, obviously I forgot to show you the cable. So this is what it looks like. Quite a nice cable, only 3.5, so bear that in mind. Some folks probably will like 4.4, but obviously it's not that. So you can see that works absolutely fine. There's a chin slider which is semi-effective. Again, I prefer them without them. Really, it's just another thing that just basically just gets in the way. Obviously that's what it looks like. Simple as that. And obviously here's a closer look at the nozzles. So the ones fitted are the ones in the graph that say red. I'll explain that in a bit. That one there is the one that says black on the graph, and that's obviously the gold one. Obviously I get to that. So comfort and fit. So if you've tried the EA500, this is basically the same thing. Let's take these off so you can have a look. So I think it's okay. I had to tip swap a bit for my right ear, which is larger than my left ear canal. So you have to just, you may be fine, but they're not the most ergonomic of shells. But they are acceptable. So just take these off. Obviously you can swap the nozzles. Do that over there. So you just screw that off. So yeah, build is very nice. Very similar to the EA500, apart from that passive radiator there. Obviously really nice top end build quality really. So pound sensitivity on this set is normal, nothing out of the ordinary. I found it quite easy to power, to be honest. I had no issues. So if you got nothing powerful, you should be fine really. So resolution on this set I found was very good, and for micro details and instrument separation, all those three on this set was very good. I knew straight away before I even put any real time on them that these are a bit different. That's why obviously these are more expensive. But yeah, that part, like the say micro details, instruments separation, resolution was all solid, really good, as it should be really for the money. Timbre on this set is also very good. Yeah, on the whole for those parts I was quite happy with them. Isolation on this set I didn't think was great, but if that really matters to you really. So Soundstage on this set was okay, and the imaging on it when it was okay. They do lack treble extension, which is one of my negatives really, but yeah, anyway, sound, because obviously that's why you're here. I'll put the graph on there so you can have a look. Obviously I've graphed three, each nozzle. So as you can see, some of them are similar, some of it isn't. So bass is not much different. Some are slightly bassier than others. I personally prefer the red version, which is the silver nozzle with the red O-ring basically. It's a little bit more impactful, but the only thing I don't like about the bass, it seems a little bit soft on its attack. Again, I like electronic music, so I like more, but it's okay on the whole. I just personal opinion, I prefer more of a hit on it really, but the decay is good. It seems really fast for a dynamic driver, but yeah, that's pretty much it. On the whole, I do like the bass. I just prefer more of a attack on the low end, and that's pretty much it. I also like sub bass as well, but yeah, I personally prefer more and attack, and that's personally it. So mid range on the whole is considered quite similar, apart from the gold one. I prefer not to use the gold filter. It adds too much pin again, but we'll get to that bit in a bit. But mid range is actually quite solid. I think female vocals about the males, but it still sounds very. It sounds very natural, very realistic, which I like. Again, very clear. Which, to be honest, that's one thing with all these. It's a very clear sounding earphone, but yet mid-range, I was more than happy with what they're like. Again, I prefer not to use the gold filter. I think the red one is my preference, and then followed by the black. And yeah, everything's there. Everything should be. I think I was expecting to be slightly muddy because there's a bit of a bleed, but they don't sound like that. So treble is, you can see, too much pin again from the gold. This is probably still too much from the red and black, but the gold is my least favourite. So that's one negative on this set, is the pin again. It's a little bit too much. And these do lack extension, which is another negative. Obviously, for this kind of money, you want more because it's an upgrade to the EA500. Obviously, I'll talk about that more at the end. But yeah, treble performance is good. I had no sibilance, very detailed. Everything's right in your face. It's a very detailed set of earphones. Depends what kind of genre you like, but if you do like, say, classical, I want to say acoustic, anything like that sounds very super clear. Electronic music, I'm not that keen on these. Again, I like more bass, but that's obviously my preference. And obviously these could do with more extension, but the treble performance on this set is very good. Like I said before, you know, the layering of instruments, you know, resolution is all solid. Just you just should have more extension. And yeah, so my thoughts and opinions on these, the EA1000s, a nice set overall. But like I say, my two nitpicks is cost. It's over twice the price of the EA500s, which are $80. These are $220. And obviously this, I think these should have more treble extension for what you're paying. But apart from that, they do sound quite expensive before you even, you know, if somebody gave you these, they said like, try these, guess the price, you definitely know they're not a budget set. But I think just the tuning, this is me being nitpicky, it needs more extension. So yeah, overall good set, a little bit cheaper would be really good. Now, comparison to the EA500s, the shells are super, very, very similar apart from the back plate, and here where the vent's different on the EA500, but the rest of the shell, it's the same kind of shape basically. Now, EA500 in my opinion is better value. It's $80, like I said, compared to $220. This is a step up in, I'd say, bass is a bit better. Resolution is better. These are a little bit clearer. It's a step up in sound quality, but it's not worth twice the price, in my opinion. And yeah, not much to say really. If you want to know anything particular about these, please do let me know in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. And my next review should be 2 planars, so keep your eyes peeled for them. And yeah, see you in the next video.